friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm thrilled that you've pressed play and you're here ready to work out with me. Hopefully you've got your mat ready to work on, and we're going to be focusing on abdominals. We're going to be doing some fairly challenging abdominal work, but we will have some modifications to help us get through, and I think you're really going to enjoy it. First off, if you would like to subscribe to my YouTube channel, I'll make sure that you are made aware of all my future workouts. And just so you don't miss any, feel free to like and subscribe, and we can just do this on a regular basis. I think that sounds like a good plan. I think working out together just makes it more enjoyable. And I know it's remotely, we're not together, but in a sense, I know that you're going to be seeing this, and I'm rooting for you. So let's grow stronger together. We're going to start off with a Pilates exercise called a roll down. So I'm scooting with my feet towards the edge of the mat, and I've got bent legs. I'm going to reach my arms forward, get a fresh breath as I grow my spine tall, and then I'm going to start to tuck my tail under and pull my belly button back as I slowly lay my spine down on the mat. This is fairly challenging to do, but you could always walk yourself down your legs to make it more accessible. Fresh inhale here, exhale fingertips up, and we curl, and I can find my legs and bring myself all the way back up to seated tall. So if you don't need your legs, that's fine. If you do need the support, you're just gonna walk yourself down your legs as you're exhaling, sinking your belly button down as you lay your spine out. Arms up overhead. We get stronger the more we do, the more we practice our Pilates. And so pretty soon you will notice that you're strong enough to do this without holding on. The goal here is to control the release to the mat. So we need to have those abs really engaged so that we can slowly lay ourselves down without gravity causing us to just fall down. Fresh breath. Exhale, reach and curl, and our legs are there if we want assistance, all the way up to seated tall. Good, we're gonna roll back down one more time, and then we'll change up what we're doing here. Exhale to hollow the tummy and stretch the spine long as we lay it down. Good, arms up overhead. So I'm gonna come to a left leg straight, right leg bent. Get a fresh inhale. Exhale to curl, and I may grab that leg and help lift myself up. Once I'm up to seated tall, I hug the knee and reach around with my other arm. I'm aiming to have a straight spine, and I'm gonna circle back. Here, roll myself down and switch out those legs. Arms overhead. Exhale to curl up. If I need help, I can find that leg and find some help on the way up. Hug the knee into my chest, rotate my spine, reach my fingertips way behind me, a spine twist here. Good, back to center. We can lay ourselves down and switch out the leg. Fresh breath, exhale to curl. Get assistance if you need it on the way up. Good, and hug and twist, and try to lengthen the spine tall. Back to center, laying ourselves down. Inhale overhead, exhale to curl. Oops, we need our leg up, don't we? Great, up to seated tall, hug, twist, reach, grow the spine up towards the sky. Back to center, laying ourselves down. One more each way. Exhale to curl. And if you get tired, guys, use that leg to just bring yourself up. Twist and reach. And we've got one more on the other side. We're going to lay ourselves down. Lots of good spinal mobility work here. Hug that knee, rotate, reach. Fantastic. So we're going to come to lying on our side, and we're going to have both legs straight. I'm going to take my arm and reach it up overhead. I am not exactly on my side hip. I rolled back just a little bit. I have my elbow under my shoulder, and I'm gonna get a fresh breath. I'm gonna bring one leg up and one arm up. So lifting the leg and arm, I'm getting a little oblique squeeze right there. We open and we lift. I wanna let you know you can modify it and bring it up to just a knee lift. You're still getting that nice oblique squeeze right there on the side. Good, so the lower leg could also be bent, completely up to you. If you want the bigger challenge, the straight leg makes it a little more challenging. The longer the lever of the body, the more effort it takes to lift it up. Good. There we go. And we've done about 8. We're gonna go ahead and lengthen both legs out and raise 2 legs up. So I've rolled back even a little bit more onto my cushy glute to raise my legs up. The option here again, bent knees. Both legs can bend in for this. Definitely feeling some great oblique work on this one side. Long legs are fun. They're challenging, but they're fun. Last 3. Exhale up 2 and 1. We're gonna make it into a combo. We're gonna do a single leg and a double leg. Whoa boy, burning it out here. Single leg, double leg. Keep in mind we can always do a knee and a double knee. And last one, up, 2 legs up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Fantastic work. Okay, from here, we're gonna come down a little bit lower. I'm going to bend my elbow and take my hand behind my head. The lower leg will bend, the top leg is gonna be flexed and pushing really long through the heel. So from here, I'm going to flex the foot, kick it forward, open my chest towards the sky. I'm gonna point the toe, pull it back, and rotate my elbow super far forward, and then reverse. Flex, kick, open chest. Point, pull, rotate. Flex, kick, open chest. Point, pull, rotate. So the nice thing about this move is we're getting a little bit of a twist squeeze in the abs, but then we're also getting this nice stretch, and the stretch feels pretty awesome after the work we've already done. Just remembering that we flex and kick, a little bit of a hamstring stretch here, and then point and pull back, and we get a nice lengthening of our oblique right there. Last 2, press it on away. Good, and if you drop it down to touch the floor, it's even a little bit more of a stretch. Rotate, tap. Fantastic, fantastic work. Awesome. Okay, so we've got one more exercise while we are on this side. And what we're gonna be doing is a bent knee, reaching those arms out front. We are going to lay ourselves down on the same side. So I'm hovering. I'm gonna, as gracefully as possible, lengthen out and find a side balance. Here's my side balance. Fresh breath. Exhale to rotate and return to my V seat. Good, and if we want to get fancy, we could come clear up here, but we don't have to. A V seat here is just fine. Good, let's rotate back to our side. See if we can find that lengthened out position without much arm support at all. My arm is pressing into the floor now on the bottom side. Good, fresh inhale. Exhale to rotate and find a little balance here. Fantastic, let's do one more. We're gonna go ahead and lengthen and gracefully try to roll to our side and find a balanced pose. Whoa, it is challenging. And let's bring ourselves up one more time. Fresh breath. Exhale to twist and lift and find that very challenging balance. And if we want to find more of a full teaser, here we go. Lift up that chest. Wow. Great work. We've got another side to work on. So here we go. We're gonna switch over and make sure we're even by doing the same things on this side. So we're gonna start off with elbow under our shoulder, Legs nice and long, and we're rolled back onto our lower glute just a little bit. Arms up overhead, fresh breath here. We're gonna exhale and connect arm and leg and feel the squeeze right there in the oblique. Good, and we lower and exhale for the lift. If we want a modification, we can always bend the knee and still get an amazing oblique squeeze right there. In fact, be sure you try it both ways and just notice the difference. It is more challenging with the straight leg, but it's still a wonderful squeeze with the bent knee. Excellent work. And we're gonna move on to double legs. So 2 legs lift. I've rolled back a little bit more onto my glute, but I'm still just on my right glute to do this. Lower, lift. Keep in mind, we can always bend those knees and tuck them in, and bend and tuck. Whatever suits you today, please modify. Please make this your workout. I'm just so glad you're doing this with me. Good, last couple ones. And then we get to make it the combo. A single leg and a double leg. Single. Exhale to lift those legs. Last 2, we're almost finished with this. Finish strong, finish strong. Last one. Oh my goodness, do we feel it? Yes, we do. Coming down on this side, I'm going to bring my lower arm hand behind my head. Top arm's lifted here. My lower leg can be bent, top leg pushes nice and straight with a flexed foot. So I'm going to kick my flexed foot forward and open my chest to the ceiling. Good, and then we point, pull, rotate. We look for a stretch in the side oblique here. Flex, kick, open. Good, point, pull, rotate. And we flex, kick forward, open the chest. Point, pull it back, rotate. And a couple more. It sort of feels quite nice, especially with the little oblique stretch right there. Good, flex, rotate, little spine twist. And now here we get that beautiful stretch long through that whole side as my elbow reaches up and out and my toe reaches back. It's our last one. Beautiful, press it away and bring it in. Fantastic work. Okay, so from here, we're finding our Z seat, our V seat. Here's our V seat. And we're gonna slide ourselves out to lying on our side. So hovering here as gracefully as possible, we start to lengthen and roll to being on our side. Hanging out here for a second, getting a fresh breath, and then trying to raise ourselves right back up to where we started from. Good, and we've got a couple more here. We're gonna go ahead and lengthen out and roll to the side and reach it long. Fresh breath. Exhale to rotate and raise it up with as little arm support as possible. We can always stick an arm out and give ourselves a little extra support if we need it. And let's do one more. We are stretching out, we are rolling to the side and lengthening. Fresh breath. Good, finding that nice long line here. And we rotate and we lift to the challenge. And if we want to end with a regal pose, we lengthen on up to teaser and hold for a second and release. We'll finish off with a little oppositional work. Going the other direction, let's bring our palms to the mat, tuck our toes under, and raise our hips up nice and high. We have found downward dog, heels connecting with the mat, chest dropping low, tailbone really reaching up for the sky. From here, we are gonna bend at the knees, tuck them under, and then draw the knees towards our shoulders just a little bit. Think cat stretch spine. And then we're not gonna let the knees touch. We get super low, but we don't let them touch. We raise them up and we're back to downward dog. So I'm just shortening up my downward dog. I feel like I was out a little bit too far to start with.
fresh breath here. Exhale to hollow the belly. Draw those knees down. Try to tuck your tail under. Pull those knees forward towards your elbows. Yeah, tail tuck. Hold, almost touch those knees to the ground. Raise them back up. And we have just one more like this to do. I hope you're feeling the intensity of the ab work here. Fresh breath. Exhale to bring those knees forward. Peel the heels up. Find the tail tuck, the bad dog tail tuck, and slide those knees forward towards your elbows, maybe almost trying to touch, and then raising back up. Nice big stretch here. Stretch out your hamstrings. Nice big armpit stretch. Lift your tail towards the ceiling and bring yourself forward. Have a seat. Thank you for joining me for this ab intensive workout. I hope it was challenging, but also accessible. Hope you're feeling some great deep abdominal belly burn. I am. Thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, take care and be well.